So the U.S. women's national team is the 2024 Concacaf Women's Gold Cup champion. The final score was 1-0. That happened on Sunday, and it was a very close. It was a closer game than I think many of us expected, at least closer than I expected. Kudos to Brazil. They played great. Especially their defense. Their defense came to play. I'd say the two best players for Brazil were Beatriz, their number 10, player number 10, going off jerseys, not actual positions. But the number 10 jersey, Beatriz, and Tarciane. I don't know if I pronounced the names correctly. It's Portuguese. But the starting center back for Brazil, those were probably the two best players on the field. They held really strong. Beatriz showed her incredible speed. Wasn't able to finish, and they weren't able to score, unfortunately. But she had a very good game. Tarciane, as a center back, really kept the U.S. in check on a lot of opportunities as well. And I'll admit, Brazil proved me wrong. After the controversy of the Mexico game with the controversial red card and how they really, advanced on a call based on a call that, changed the game, and that they scored when the other team was down a player. I kind of thought that Brazil never really earned their spot in this, and that, essentially the U.S., after having to play Canada in some of the worst conditions we've ever seen, having to play Mexico where they got thrashed. I'm like, they've had to more of a tougher journey. They've had to bounce back. So I kind of thought, oh, this would be a breather. And I actually initially predicted 2-0. The final score would be. I thought the U.S. would score 2 goals, but they didn't. Brazil proved me wrong. They were much more competitive. And, Lindsey Horan, I believe, got the goal. Yeah, Lindsey Horan in the 45th plus 1 minute, in just the stoppage time of the first half, was able to get it, and that was the difference maker. I would say also the same thing for the defense as well. Their defense had a much better game compared to games past, especially that Mexico game. Crystal Dunn was probably the best player on that defensive end for the U.S. She had a really, really great game, in my opinion. Alex Morgan had some opportunities, but wasn't able to finish. She was still nevertheless a key in terms of, they got the ball to her, then she would pass it off and provide good services. All in all, really good. It was a really good game to watch. Congrats to the U.S. And yeah, let's hope they can. The U.S. will be hoping to build up from there, and it'll be interesting to see how they do in the Olympics. I imagine this will put them as one of the favorites. So, can they take back the gold? We'll see. It'll be cool to watch. Short video, I know, but nevertheless, did want to talk about it. Leave a like and subscribe. Give me your thoughts about the Concacaf Women's Gold Cup tournament. I would love to hear it, and I'll see you in the next one.